So basically, yes, Johnny, we're here again, like you predicted. It's been a long winter, but yeah, here we are. Couldn't wait to get back. Because although it was always a good bike, and it was a really good runner, it was a bit scruffy, Johnny, and we couldn't have that. So it went to BJR Motorsport. Benny, who's here today, he's been working on the bike. Stripped it, wheels have all been powder coated, frame's been powder coated, engine's been painted, cleaned. And now I've got an engine that's pushing 50 brake horsepower without any major modifications. So I'm really happy with it. The bike is, it's bang on. And you can see, as always, we've got Lezo and Chris here and all the guys that are keeping us in tea, coffee, and making sure the bikes are ready to go out when the time comes. Qualifying was good, so it's 2 races we're doing today. Well, total of 4. So mini twins first, and then it's the CB500s. Went out with the mini twins, and that was good. I equalled my fastest lap of last year, which was a 1:05. And then went out with the CB500s in qualifying, and I've come, I think it's 18th on the grid with a 1:04. That's the first time I've broken the 1:04, so I'm really happy with that. Really happy with that. In fact, I can go home. Starts, I'm terrible at starts. I think Gary's got his right now, but my starts, we'll just see how it goes. It's another skill that I haven't learned yet.
Did 3 rounds last year. Did the TZR 250 at Snetterton the year before when we hired the bike. And then decided that we wanted to race full time.
What tyres have you on?
I've got the Bridgestone R11s.
That isn't the same tyre as your prize-winning tyre winner gets, is it?
It's not, no. They're going to get S20 Evos, which seems to be the favoured tyre amongst CB500s. And I'm just using it really just to test it as being a Bridgestone employee, just to see what it does, and then I can pass that information on to the others, because they're quite a bit more expensive than an S20. Right. So rather than them empty their pockets, I'll empty mine and see where we go.
So tyre choice, how important is it with CB500s? Because some formulas, it's all about tyres. CBs?
Far less so. They haven't got the power. They weigh 155, 160 kilograms. They've got approximately 50 brake horsepower. So even the S20 Evo, it's a road tyre. Yeah. It's not a race tyre, and that's what people choose to run. You don't need anything super quickly, especially like a day like today where it's cold. That's probably the best option.
How many tyre sets would you get through in a season?
Depends what you use. If you're running S20s, three sets. Yeah. Whereas if you look at much higher levels of racing, you probably use a set a day, or 2 sets a day maybe, depending on how many qualifiers you've got. So from that point, yeah, 3 or 4 sets. Depends how many races you do, but like 4 sets.
Tell me about the wrap.
Well, it's actually a dip.
Oh.
It's actually a dip. It's called Hydro Bits, and it's Lezo over there. It's his nephew. So Lezo's had his done in carbon, as has Leaky. I've done mine in Captain America, because when I had it sprayed, when I first had the bike, by default it turned into Captain America because it got the big sort of white star and stuff on it, like the shield. So when Hydro Bits said we have a Captain America dip, I thought, right, I'm doing it.
Qualifying was a fairly careful affair.
Yeah. So 11th in one and 9th in the other. A second and a half off my fastest ever lap. So yeah, there's not a lot of grip out there today. It's just, like I said, it's just get out and roll on to round 2, I think, for me today. Well, there's that many CBs here this weekend. I think there's around 50. So they've had to split it into 3 groups: A, B, C. A races B, B races C, C races A. Overall aggregate, highest point scorer wins. But it's a good problem for them to have. We've got some great racing, some great tussling, and it's good to look. The winner gets a pair of S20 Evos, second place gets a rear, and third place gets a front. Nice. Which I'll send out for you next week. Yeah, I did a 1:02 flat. well, 0.06. So like
Not even. Yeah. Tyre width.
Tiny.
tiny.
But you've been in the 101s before.
Yes, I have. Yeah. But there's an SV650 that would just there's three of us. Two of us on CBs, one on an SV.
Yeah.
We just couldn't get by him. He was holding both up into headwinds and hairpin and bus stop. I think if we'd have managed to get by, well, I did get by him a couple of times. Yeah, straight back down that straight again.
Right.
So other than that, enjoyed that one. For the first time today, I've actually felt like I've.
Yeah, but the first race was difficult because that was straight out on the CBs, just after lunch.
Yeah.
I mean, I found that really hard work because we'd hung around for quite a while.
We did. Yeah. Now I know how well, I don't because it's not the TT, but you know when everything gets delayed all the time.
Yeah.
And then you sight yourself up, then you've got to wait another hour.
Delays are tough, but yeah. So, how about the first race?
That was the CB race, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Terrible start.
Right. But that's always been your nemesis.
Yeah, but the bike was cutting out on the warm-up lap.
Right.
It just kept like it was running out of fuel. And then the first half of the first lap, it was doing the same. Then it cleared itself, and then I was fine. I was away, but I don't know what was at work.
Right. Okay.
Probably have you put some dodgy fuel in?
That would have been me, mate. Yeah.
Yeah.
A bit of sugar in the gas
Yeah,
tank
mate,
just to
yeah.
slow you down, you
I
bastard.
know. What about you? How did you go?
Mate, I've done really well. I'm really, really happy with it. So, as you'll know, I came here to Mallory, fastest lap, 105, and then I matched that in qualifying, and now first race I did a 104, and then we went out for the second race with the mini twins, and I've done a 103.5.
Oh, that's mega, that is.
And that's just, I'm
You must be over the moon with that.
I didn't expect it. I thought if I could edge into the 104s, that would be amazing. But I think just with feeling more confident with CBs, having all these guys working on it, and just I'm getting information on the track, as in where you should be braking, where I should be in position.
Well, I think
and
the
following
faster,
advice.
yeah,
I'm
the
getting
faster you get, the more smooth it becomes, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because your braking markers are more where they should be, as opposed to like I could have braked later. You're now inching your way into an area where you've probably got another yard or 2 yards per corner to now try and find the next second or so yeah.
I mean, what I love is the fact that there's so many new riders here today.
Yeah.
And they're talking to me about being in the 106s and 5, 6s and 7s that I was.
Yeah.
And I can say to them, yeah, well, I was last race.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the 103.
Yeah.
So you can just get better really quick. And it's phenomenal. It's just been a really, really good day so
It
far.
has. Mark's just been up as well, Jesse, but he just said, just can't thank you enough for what you're doing for us. So,
Yeah.
So the support that we're given and the fact that we're not just doing it for ourselves, we're doing it for the club as well. Good to see
And
so
the
many.
fact there's more people here, new people,
Yes.
and they're all
Well,
having a bloody good
they're all-
time. as
Exactly.
well.
Next, 2 more races as well.
2 more, so yeah, we've got another mini twin, which is next,
That's
isn't it?
last, isn't it?
Is that the last race?
Oh no, it's race 17, I think.
There's 17, then we're out race 19, and there's 21 races today. So yeah, 2 more, see what we can do.
Yeah.
Try and get down into the 102s.
We'll either be on
Mind you, it's only the first round and we've got a long season. So.
You'll be on my bum.
Do you like a bit of a tussle? Is that fun?
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love a tussle, Johnny. Hey, it's been really good. There's been a couple of opportunities where I've seen a gap and I've dived into the gap, and I've taken 2, maybe 3 bikes heading into Edwina's, and it's just and also I think I'm just about there with Gerard's. I'm not frightened of it anymore. I used to be a little bit, so I'm not particularly. I'm throttling off as I go in, and then full throttle on again, and I'm going around the outside of people. And I never thought I'd do that. So I think my speed is getting there. My racecraft is getting better. We've both got shitloads to learn, but I can see how things are improving. So yeah, and the fact that I've got other people that are in the 104s and the 103s that I'm now chasing, I'm not back with the 107s that I was before. Everywhere you are on this track, there's a race for it. Everywhere.
Exactly.
Why is there grass on your tyres?
Basically, we're just going out for the last race. And Lezo, how did that happen?
Basically, you've overheated because of the holding you on the start line.
And that was it, because
But you've overheated, the expansion tank bottle just popped its lid. And it looks as though it's vomited, and it's just hot water.
dirty hot water.
Dirty hot water from your coolant. That's all it is, mate.
So it's
not
not
to the best of us.
Yeah, well, there we go. It's been a good day by that, but yeah, right.
Sorry, mate, but hey, poo happens.
It does. Thank you, Les. That's Lezo. He looks after my bikes. I was 10th on the grid. I've never been so far up, and I could see Artshawn, and I'm going to have him. But basically, so the bike was hot already because I've only just come back from the mini twins. It's had 10 minutes off. Then off we go. I've done a lap. There's a guy that stalls on the start line. They drag him off. And the guys said they started seeing steam. And then lights went out. Gave it the handful that I should have been doing for the start. And basically it was just whoosh. It's like this big explosion of dirty water. So let's not overdo it. But so basically what happened was the pressure just built up. It's burst the top off the expansion bottle. And that pressure's also pushed the fuel line out. So even if I'd just carried on, which you couldn't do anyway, I'd have probably got halfway around Gerard's and stalled. It's a shame, but I'll tell you what, you know, I've had a great day. It's just been a really, really good day. So it's a disappointment, but it's racing, isn't it? I guess.
Did you get in single figures, top 10?
Yes, I think that was a fifth or sixth, that one.
I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, it's taken all day though. I think it's first round back, first race back. It was a bit cold this morning. I'm feeling a bit under the weather and I've got stinking cold. But all in all, I got an half decent day.
You looked a bit more in the groove in the last race.
I did, yeah, far more in the groove. I managed to get off the line, start it. So that's what counts. It's massive to just get it off the line so you can get away with them. I mean, I'm still not as quick as them, but at least it gets me away in front of the ones that are similar to me. And then they've got the work to do and not me, so it makes a big difference.
Any idea where you might find a 10th here and there around Mallory?
Probably in here, Johnny. I need to lose a bit more weight, another half a stone. That will help because I've only 50 brake horsepower. It's heavy. So,
which bit of Mallory are you happiest with?
My favourite bit is Gerard's, the big long right hander. That seems to be where I make up a lot of time, and it allows me to outbrake people into end wieners. So it seems to be my best. But you know, it's a good start to the year. Survived it. Top 10, a couple of top 10s I think. So not so bad. Not so bad.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Nice one, Gary. Thank you.